Hello my darlings and welcome back, and today we're talking about triggers again, which are internal, external stimuli, something that stimulates you, that makes you have a strong emotional response. Usually it has something to do with a past trauma or a bad experience. So the way to manage them is that we have to understand what they are. We've got to try and pinpoint them and understand them. So in order to not allow them to take over our lives the way sometimes they do when we don't know what the trigger is, once we identify them and understand them, we have to try and avoid, in other words, stay away from those triggers until we can manage to cope. Sometimes we're going to need professional help. I know I did. When I was in a car accident where somebody rear-ended me at a stop sign, it took me 2 years to overcome all of that, and I did. I needed some therapy, and I'm going to talk to you about that in a couple of upcoming I can't even talk now. A couple of upcoming sessions. So it's important to know, because once we know what a thing is, we have a much better chance of helping ourselves. At the end of the day, I am the only one in charge of me. Just like you are the only one in charge of you. The only times we're not in charge of ourselves is when we're hopeless, helpless little babies, and then we trust that whoever has us is looking after us and having our best interest in mind. So once we find what the trigger is, we try to stay away from it, then we want to look for that emotional regulation and find a support network that will help us. Right, that was a lot. That was a big mouthful. So I'm going to leave it right there and have a think about it. If you have any triggers you want to talk about, put in a comment below. All right, my darlings, I love you. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.